Hello folks, welcome to Revue.Monster, where we bring you weekly reviews of upcoming movies and TV shows. Today, I'm diving into Tim Burton's much-anticipated sequel, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. When I first heard about a sequel to Beetlejuice, my feelings were a mix of excitement and trepidation. The original 1988 film is such a quirky, beloved classic that I was curious yet cautious about whether Tim Burton could recapture that same peculiar magic. Plus, with Michael Keaton returning as the iconic bio-exorcist, how could I resist the allure of revisiting this macabre world? The film picks up decades after the original, thrusting us back into the eerie and whimsical town of Winter River, Connecticut. This time, we find Lydia Deetz, the goth teen-turned-psychic mediator, now hosting her own ghost-hunting TV show, Ghost House. Winona Ryder reprises her role, and she hasn't lost a bit of Lydia's melancholic charm, though now it's tinged with the disillusionment of middle age. Her daughter Astrid, played by Jenna Ortega, is the rebellious counterpoint to Lydia's ghostly preoccupations, adding a fresh dynamic to the story. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is essentially a love letter to fans of the original. Burton doesn't stray far from the formula that made the first film a hit. There's plenty of campy humor, bizarre characters, and that signature Burton-esque visual style. But there's also a noticeable shift. The film feels more like a nostalgic reunion than a fresh narrative. And that's where it both succeeds and falters. Michael Keaton, at 73, still embodies Beetlejuice with that chaotic energy we loved 36 years ago. His performance is as riotous and offbeat as ever, injecting life into a film that, at times, feels like it's trying a bit too hard to be quirky. The scenes where Beetlejuice attempts to meddle in Lydia's life, particularly when he poses as her couple's therapist, are some of the film's highlights. Keaton's ability to blend grotesque comedy with a touch of the sinister is what made Beetlejuice iconic, and he hasn't lost his touch. However, the plot is where Beetlejuice Beetlejuice shows its cracks. The story is somewhat disjointed, with a mishmash of ideas that don't always gel. For instance, the subplot involving Monica Bellucci as Dolores, Beetlejuice's ex-wife, who's literally piecing herself back together, feels like it's there more for visual shock value than narrative coherence. Yet, in true Burton fashion, these oddball elements are what give the film its charm, even if they don't always make sense. Visually, the film is a feast for the eyes. Burton's Gothic, whimsical style is on full display, with stunning production design that immerses you in this bizarre world. The use of practical effects, along with CGI, creates a tactile, almost nostalgic feel that harks back to the original's aesthetic. The cinematography, paired with Danny Elfman's score, enhances the film's eerie yet playful atmosphere. One of the film's strengths is how it taps into themes of aging, nostalgia, and the struggle to reclaim one's past. Lydia's journey reflects a broader commentary on how we often cling to our youthful identities and the difficulty of letting go. But where the film stumbles is in fully integrating these themes into the narrative. The result is a movie that, while entertaining, doesn't quite reach the thematic depth it seems to aspire to. In conclusion, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is a fun, albeit flawed sequel that will delight fans of the original. It's a film that's more about revisiting an old friend than breaking new ground. If you're a fan of Tim Burton's unique brand of dark humor and visual storytelling, you'll find plenty to enjoy here. However, if you're looking for a sequel that stands on its own, you might find it lacking in narrative cohesion and thematic depth. But don't just take my word for it. Go see it yourself, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe to Revue.Monster for more quality content every week. Let me know how we can improve and what movies or shows you'd like to hear about next. We look forward to seeing you on the next review. Have a great day.